Oh my God, Ezra Miller. Why? How is he still in business?
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
So apparently he was like leading a cult in Reykjavik. Paranoid Ezra Miller wears body armor, gun everywhere as alleged victims compare him to a cult leader.
Chrissy, remember back at the Content House just a few months ago when I'm like, guys, we gotta talk about Ezra Miller. And you're like, why would we talk about Ezra Miller? I'm like, because this guy was just arrested for like the 10th time in 2 weeks.
A pioneer.
And no one listened to me. And now
nobody,
this is all
nobody
we can
cared.
talk about.
Yep. Now we've caught up to you.
What does this mean? Is this his cult symbol? Like, what is he doing?
The post. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I wanted to.
I don't have enough wine for this.
Get some more wine, Tugs. I want to bring up this other article where they talk about him leading a cult in Reykjavik. All right, this came out 2 days ago. New details about Ezra Miller's cult leader-like behavior surface. New details have emerged about the Flash star Ezra Miller's cult-like behavior during their time in Iceland. God.
I can't believe it.
According to Insider, multiple people have stated that Miller acted like a cult leader during their time renting a spacious Airbnb in Reykjavik, Iceland, which is home to a menagerie of Icelandic artists, expats, and spiritual confidants whom Miller had encouraged to stay there, even though many had their own homes in Reykjavik. One woman who visited the house in March 2020 referred to the Airbnb as a commune, noting how the guests living in the house were hypnotized by Miller's every word and unfazed by their mood swings. Oh, whatever his, who gives a fuck. Rumors soon began to circulate in Reykjavik, because it's a very small town, city, whatever, that the Flash actor was running a cult due to their monologues on spirituality and emotional outbursts, as well as their insistence that they possess supernatural powers, requesting that guests should participate in group meditations. Insider noted that many of the people who became involved with Miller said they believed in the issues that Miller cared about.
Oh, yeah.
However, not everyone who visited Miller's house was enamored by them. A 23-year-old woman reported witnessing Miller fly easily into a rage over trivial matters, swearing and screaming at one group of friends trying to pick which song to play over a speaker, telling the group to get out of their sanctuary. The woman also, we don't like Spotify ads just as much as the next guy. The woman also recalled the time when Miller confronted her and her friend about wanting to leave the house. "You don't like my hospitality," said Miller, who warned the pair that they could read minds. When she eventually left the house, she stated that it felt like escaping. "I was a bit traumatized for a while," she admitted. "It was one of the weirdest days I've ever experienced." Another woman who's 18 shared her experience with Miller, recounting to Insider that she had sex with Miller 3 times in a hotel and communicated sparsely with friends and family.
I thought he liked men. I'm so confused.
When it's convenient. If you're about to get arrested, then you like men. She also stated that the actor became fixated on her breeding capabilities and worshipped her perfect womb.
Oh.
Yikes. While telling her, damn, this is like very Hollywood. This is like underground tunnel level. While telling her that her family was holding her back from a better life, Ezra was super manipulative. They kind of had us all under their finger, she said. They were able to twist and pull everything that I thought I knew about the world. Wow, he sounds manipulative AF.
Where does that come from, though?
I think maybe getting a lot of things easily or having everyone around you being like a yes person, and
maybe
probably a combination of like confidence, money probably helps, being a sweet talker. I don't know.
It's so weird to think this is the guy from Perks of Being a Wallflower.
You know what?
The perks is you can start a cult.
Right? No, has anybody here seen the movie We Need to Talk About Kevin?
Yes.
No.
And he's the murderer?
Yes. That was the first thing I thought of when all this stuff started coming out. I was like, well, I guess that movie was a biography. Anywho, sorry, continue.
Oh my God, there's a theory that Venti is not here because her new man doesn't like it. No, I think she's just not feeling well tonight. But who knows? Maybe
her new man supports the SimpCast, actually. Thank you very much.
Maybe she has a new man I don't know about who doesn't like
her
the
new
show.
man supports the SimpCast, for he is a simp, so that's a lie.
True. Okay. After 6 days, Miller returned to their home in Reykjavik, and the woman went to her home apartment where her roommate proceeded to share documents with her about how cult leaders promise spiritual awakenings or material goods to manipulate targets and isolate them from friends and family. It was the exact same thing I was seeing in Ezra, and it really scared me. She was terrified of seeing Miller again, that she fled her apartment until the actor left the country 10 days later. Damn. He was threatening and abusive to this German lady. In 2022, the actor had also been accused of grooming an 18-year-old woman by her parents. I mean, I guess, how many chances are they giving this guy?
Too many. Although I did hear WB dropped him, but I don't know if that's actually official or not.
He has a face kind of like a puppet. He looks like one of Jeff Dunham's puppets.
He looks like a discount Marilyn Manson. I mean, he didn't even go with originality on doing the whole crazy thing.
Oh yeah.
Tugg, I liked your theory that it's just this movie was so behind schedule that they are just so committed to the release.
And they put a lot of movie into it too, because it just doesn't, in all honesty, it really does not look good to cancel. Not that I'm mad at it, but it doesn't look good to cancel Batgirl and Supergirl. Well, Supergirl's not really in production anyway, so that really doesn't matter. But Batgirl, especially, when you say that it's not going to do well and it's just not good, and there's been hints that Zaslav is really like, look, I'm not here to accommodate your offendedness. I'm here to make good movies. But then release this PR nightmare that nobody is going to go watch at this point, because I don't even want to support him. So I will be pirating Sailing the High Seas to watch it, because but I'm not giving him money. You know what I mean? So I think it's a tax write-off thing. That's my guess.
According to a tweet from the account Flash Film News, the Scarlet Speedster is still expected to hit theaters worldwide on June 23rd, 23. The post includes a screenshotted message from one of the film's producers, Barbara Mishkiri, who wrote "All is good in Flashland."
Wow.
All is good. He's literally that meme of the dog sitting in the fire with the coffee cup, like, this is fine.
I mean,
yes.
Do they really believe all this though? Like they can't possibly believe that all is well with Flash. This is just going exactly as planned.
I mean, all is good with Flash, not Ezra Miller.
I think it's all going downhill in a big giant dumpster fire.
I mean, I'm sure she was talking about the movie, like, all is good, as in, like, we're not getting canceled, like, our movie's still coming out. But the way it's just like, read the room maybe, and just say, our movie's still releasing. It's like that. It's, yes, we're still on track. Like, don't be like, no, all's fine. It's totally fine, because it's not fine.
No, there's
okay.
It's not fine. Wait, Ashton. Okay, hopefully Ashton's gonna come back. I turned around and she was gone.
Yeah, well, her camera was doing something weird, so I wonder if she got booted.
Sometimes she's big on the Irish goodbye. Either way. God, news of the Batgirl cancellation came unexpectedly on August 2nd, while one unconfirmed rumor claimed the film performed poorly at test screenings. I mean, that's what I heard too.
I heard that too.
Studio insiders are allegedly insisting that the studio shut down the $70 to $100 million film because Warner Brothers wants its DC features to exist at a blockbuster scale. Another report claimed that Batgirl was axed for a tax write-off, but Warner Brothers has yet to address that assertion. When the news broke, some fans feared that a similar future would be in store for The Flash, considering reports that the film star Ezra Miller exhibited erratic behavior and threatening across several public incidents. Yeah, they can't cancel that. He's the uncancelable man.
Apparently.
The uncancelable they. Batgirl directors and recently broke their silence on the Batgirl cancellation, expressing their disappointment at the bombshell decision. The two posted a joint statement on Instagram. It took two of them to write one statement. "We are saddened and shocked by the news. We still can't believe it." They added they were grateful for the opportunity to work with the film's cast and crew, stating it was a dream to work with such fantastic actors like Michael Keaton. Right? Wasn't Michael Keaton going to save this thing?
Yeah, that was the rumor. Ben Affleck was going to be Batman too. Like, everybody was all like, "Oh my God, Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton."
Poor Brendan Fraser.
That's the one thing I am sad about. I love Brendan Fraser, and I was really excited to see him take on a villain, because he just really rarely ever plays the bad guy, and he was playing Firefly, who's the pyro villain from Batman universe, and I was really looking forward. That was the only thing I wanted to even watch Batgirl even a little bit for, was to see Brendan, and that's the only thing I'm sad about. Other than that, the movie can kick rocks.
Yeah. Welcome back, Ashton.
When?
Ashton's back. See? I knew she'd come back. Despite the plan to release the Flash, Warner Brothers currently has no intention of working with Miller in the future. Zaslav explained that he hopes to turn the Flash into a DC franchise, but noted that Miller is simply not a part of those plans going forward in the future, regardless if there are more allegations or not.
Smart man. Recap.
So just sort of quietly
Yeah.
working him out.
So I think that they'll release the movie. I don't know. Theaters might be 50-50, but I think they'll release it at the very minimum on HBO Max just to get it out there and be like, here's our new timeline. This is what's going on. And now what we're going to do is we're going to recast Flash. We're going to recast Batman. We're going to keep these people. We're going to get rid of these people and start over. I think that's what he's planning. But I'm just guessing.
Starring alongside Miller in the film is Michael Keaton, who will reprise his iconic role as Bruce Wayne in his alter ego, as well as Ben Affleck, who will return to the Batsuit for a guest role. Rounding out the cast are Michael Shannon, Ron Livingston, Kiersey Clemens, Ante Trow, and Sasha Cali. Wow, who's gonna go see The Flash?
On
I
theaters.
might see it just for fun.